All right, what we going by, y'all?
Vintage the Virgo.
Vintage the Virgo.
I'm Nakia. How y'all doing?
Hey. Vintage Virgo and Nakia.
Yeah.
Put your right hand up and your left hand on your word, wherever you decide your word is.
God damn, it's good. Okay.
Okay? Yeah, it's legit. We serious now. We in the game. Hold it just like that.
Okay.
Do you solemnly agree we have your permission to post this across all of our social media platforms?
Absolutely.
Is there anything, and I do mean anything, that's off limits you don't want us to ask you about?
Don't ask me about my last nigga.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, just pretend that nigga died. That's how the song goes.
I really don't, yeah.
If we do ask you about something that you don't want to talk about, do you understand? You can say pass, I don't want to talk about this, or move on.
Facts.
Cool, let's get it.
Okay.
You could have took more of a drink. You cut the footage.
Okay, literally is no pressure. I'm your host, Bangem Bugg.
It's your girl, Just K for real.
And we got a special guest. She already introduced herself, so tell us where you originally from.
I'm from Pensacola, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Where the water flow.
Okay.
I already Pensacola, Florida all day long. That's
With a
it.
water flow.
Where the water flow.
That's what they say?
That's what I say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So many things
What I
girls
say?
come from
Pensacola? Or
Florida.
Florida?
It's Florida.
Slim too, not from Pensacola, Florida. We gotta run for the Slim girls too.
Okay, right. Big with your cute ass.
Right.
Big bird.
Okay, so did you grow up with both your parents?
Absolutely not. I grew up with my mother, hardworking, all day. And I had uncles. Aunties, cousins, big brothers. There was no daddy around, sorry.
So you never met him?
I met him a few times, absolutely. Here and there, cookout here and there, family reunion here and there, but it wasn't like no solid love. You know, we neutral, we cool right now.
So would you say, did you look for love and relationships from a man when you started dating, or you really didn't need it? It didn't really matter?
You know what it was? At first, I just wanted to do something I never seen done before. But when you analyze shit, it's kind of like, yeah, you do a little bit. If you ask yourself that, if you want to be honest with yourself, you do look for love in the wrong places or the not so quite ready places.
You
know
like
what I
fixing
mean?
people.
I ain't got time to fix nobody. No.
But that's where you was looking for it at?
I'm solid. So it's just like, I'm not going to hold nobody if they're not where they wanted to be. I was at a point in my life where I was just like, oh, I see your potential. I don't give a fuck about your potential right now. Okay. People don't really, when you think about it, a relationship is a business. It's not a relationship.
What you mean? I'm excited about this. This sounds like a good
Go ahead.
A relationship is a business. When you're looking for a mate, you don't give a fuck what they have, what accolades they have, what they've been through. It's about where they fit in your life right now.
I
they
just
gonna
don't
make
want
you
no
peaceful.
motherfucker bringing me down, like, cause when I get with a chick, it's just like I end up not being able to save money and shit, cause they constantly keep begging. So it's just like, come aboard and I help you here and there, but not to the point where it's like it's fucking up my money because I ain't able to save because I'm trying to keep you afloat.
Yeah, that ain't ready, but that come with knowing yourself too. Like, if you know what your love language is, it's certain shit you're not gonna tolerate. Like, you're not gonna tolerate no begging bitch. You're gonna tolerate somebody who wants you, not need you. It's the same thing you do when you grow up as a
I
woman.
guess if it depends if she just begging because she needs somebody to help her, you know, get straight. Like, if it's a short period of time, but if she just gonna continue to be broke and fucked up and she trying to stay on that shit, nah, I ain't gonna be able to.
If she broke and fucked up and she about hers, she not even gonna come to you like that. It ain't gonna be like, come help me, come
oh God, you have to give it.
let me get $40 on the light. Her pride high as yours. You gotta remember that. So like a real one, they not gonna ask you. They gonna watch your play. They gonna watch how you move. They gonna watch your actions when they act. And it's just gonna add up or it's not. Like, I'm not asking a nigga for shit.
Big purr.
It's her. I mean, matter of fact, it was somebody on the
Not
show that
asking
came
y'all
and
for
said
shit.
that, and they was a begging ass motherfucker. But dude, I got my own. I don't ask a nigga for shit. Then when you talk to him, can you give me this? I need my nails done. I need cash. You be like, God damn.
Because we're not finna give y'all our motherfucking goodie. Like, we're not finna just give y'all this squat. Like we're not. We're
I
just
mean,
not.
I
We're
already
not
got
gonna give
it.
that.
I got it for free.
Yeah, I already had got it, but she just like, I guess for you to continue to get it, you gotta like, nigga, I need something type shit.
You want to re-up on this pack?
It ain't even our need shit.
So
It's like
let me just ask you to piggyback off what you said. If you are messing with this young lady and you are liking her, obviously, is it a reason why you don't feel to indulge and just offer?
best
Or
friend
just
said.
want to be able to treat her the way she should be treated?
I'm saying if we locked in, I'ma always make sure you straight. But I mean, if it's just somebody we just cool with, I ain't really concerned about what the fuck you got going on. Cause I'm the type of nigga. I remember Kay was saying like, "Oh, Bug, you." Basically, she was talking about me. She said I move girls in too fast. But I'm the type of person like if I'm cool with you and like if Kay was you, if you fucked up and I know you for a couple months, I'd be like, "Come live with me." That's just the type of person I am. So if I'm, is what I'm saying. So I end up doing it with girls I talk to because if they fucked up, I'd be like, "Well, she just come here because I ain't paying your shit over there. Like, just come stay with me." That's
If
the
we
type of
cool,
nigga
we
I am.
not fucking.
That's a good point.
If we
Well,
cool, we not
if I'm
fucking.
cool
You're not
with
cooling
you,
in my
fuck
pussy.
it.
Like,
So they choose a lane with you. So if they do a certain thing, they've already put themselves in a certain position in a spotlight with that. So that's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, I usually, if we cool, we fucking. That's the type of nigga I am, because I don't like to have, because usually
If you help me,
females
we
be
not gonna be
going,
fucking.
huh?
If you help me, we wouldn't be fucking.
I'm saying you did, you like a sister though.
That's what I'm saying. So if
But
you do that as a sister,
I'm saying if you ain't around me like that, we fucking. So that's just how I am.
oh
So
god.
let me ask you this: what made you look at that person and be like, "Oh, you cool? I want to fuck you."
They look good.
I mean,
The ass is
that's pretty much what you go off of, and then you get to see how they are. But usually they be fucked up as far as like how they grew up, like they have all this trauma, but they be cool, and then they just have too much trauma to really bond with a nigga for real. Then they don't have no trust in niggas, so they always trying to get over type shit. So
Bug like he just like fucked up people or some shit. But it's the appearance thing. Like if you just go straight off of appearance.
no, I done dated fat girls and like girls with a lot of kids. Like I
You have to
tried
date somebody,
everything.
Who brings you peace?
Sensitive, yeah,
I'm
no, you're not
at
talking
peace
about
by
nobody
myself.
sensitive.
But it's a
I'm
difference
at
when you
peace
meet
with
somebody who has peace within themselves and they can bring that to you as well, and you can find peace within them.
I don't think they should.
Oh God.
It exists. You have to find people who's healed. Like, I haven't really watched TV since 2018. That was my clicking moment. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, all this shit cool that I'm watching, but mentally, physically, emotionally, like, I'm not where I want to be. And it's like, why? If you ain't had a bitch that asks herself why, you just cooling in pussy. You gonna be getting some cool ass pussy, but you're not gonna get no stable, centered, I'm about what you about pussy.
Equally yoked.
I don't expect no woman to be equal.
That's the thing. So yeah. Let's.
Hold on now.
Yeah, that's crazy. How do you not? Well, it goes back to that business mindset I was saying.
Bug like to be the boss.
I'm not like financially elite, but I mean I'm doing well in life, so I don't expect to meet a woman who like own the type of shit or make the kind of money I make. It's just like long as she just trying to, like if she wanted somebody who want a family and build off of that, but you ain't necessarily gotta have all this money and you gotta have, you know what I'm saying, I got a house, car, and all this shit. You ain't gotta have all that for me to be like, I'm fucking with you.
Cause you already got it.
Yeah.
That's not what equal yoke means. That
Okay,
means
what's your definition?
equally yoked means you pick up where I lack. If I got the money, if I got the finance, if I have the business mindset, maybe I'm too fucking busy to cook and clean or diversify my portfolio. Maybe there's things I haven't considered because I am busy in that realm that I'm in. So I need all 100 needs met. If I can't meet but 85, 95%, then I'm looking for that person who's going to fulfill the other. All that rest of that shit can sit on reserve.
I mean, really, all I be requesting, keep your ass clean, cook, and keep the house clean. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really much to do.
Why you looking like
I
that?
ain't really be trying
You
to
hold
do
me
it.
back.
What you mean?
That can't be. If it was
That's
that
pretty much what
easy, the bitches
You
that
just
really
don't
be
know how
running
many
around here.
nasty motherfuckers.
I can imagine.
And some women like you can say if you gonna stay here, look, you can't come in the morning. A bitch is still come in the morning. Like nigga, what the fuck you gonna do? Like if you don't hit some women, it's like I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. What the fuck you gonna do? So I meet a lot of that shit too.
Because the nice guys finish last, like, too often. It's like, alright, you come off a certain way, I'm fucking with you like this, and then I feel the vibe. Oh, he cool. Oh, he too nice. He too sweet. He let me come in the crib.
You wouldn't think I wouldn't do though, but I stop it. But I mean,
Yeah.
I do some shit you wouldn't think I wouldn't do, but I stop
Like what?
it. I ain't gonna talk about all that.
You mean you get crazy? I believe you could get crazy though, because the comments
crazy. The shit, I mean, you done heard some shit I done said on the show. I really be doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I beat your motherfucking ass type shit. Like,
Don't try me
that
like
shit,
that.
like,
Now
I
he
be
gonna
on that
beat
shit.
you, but he will be like, don't try me. He gonna set that standard. You know, bitch be out here trying to hit you and treat you bad.
Y'all had a lot of girls hit me because they feel like I'm a whole ass nigga or something. But I be like, hey, you don't know me like this, so I'm gonna let that slide. But when you give motherfuckers a warning, they think you weak. So then they'll just do this shit again. And
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're not deserving of being spoiled?
What you mean?
For a woman to cater to you, a woman to, hey, I booked a trip for us to go to Bahamas. Pack your bag, let's go, because you've been working hard this week, back.
Yeah.
You feel like you deserve that? Or you
I
don't?
deserve all that shit.
All right.
But you just
All
said,
that shit.
in the same
Yeah.
sentence, I don't need no
I don't expect that, but if a woman was coming with money, I wouldn't be like, I don't deserve it.
If you don't
If she
expect
had
it, you're not going to receive it.
Ooh!
You only give out to the universe.
I told you dealing with same place here.
I'm just saying, because it's literally what you exude out. Just like a woman come in here, you can tell how her aura is and how she's perceiving herself, what she got going on.
I like that.
Facts. We talk about this shit a lot though.
I mean, I don't really expect women to come with much. It's kind of like,
And that's why
Just be a good woman.
Yeah.
Just be
A good
simple
person,
shit. Like,
yeah.
I just expect simple shit, which you don't even get. So.
I was gonna say he be trying for the love, and then, but maybe you gotta think big. Think big. You know the
When you
big
go to
guy.
McDonald's, you answer what you want, right? You don't just say, give me what you got in there.
Even though it was like $6.95, depending on if it was number 6.
I mean, I lay down ground rules like what I expect, like right off the bat. You gotta do that. So.
Okay. I'm gonna
Moving
let that
on.
ride. I'm gonna let that ride.
Okay.
Definitely, it still matters. I'm gonna let that ride.
Okay. Give me your most traumatic experience as a child.
Ooh.
Good question.
Ooh. Okay, and you know why I looked at you?
Y'all been best friends for a long time?
6th grade. Works in the middle, baby.
Yeah,
That's really
right in the
cute.
middle. I'm gonna say making moves that I shouldn't have made at 16. Like just opening myself up to grown woman business, grown man business at 16. That has a psychological effect on you. Like you be very like hair triggered or certain words, certain things. You're just not gonna move a certain way when you do grown folk business
Like
at
what?
16. I'm past.
Okay.
Now I ain't gonna pass.
Oh,
How can I word this?
Make sure you're sure.
Right? Nah, how can I word this? Nah, 'cause that's some bullshit to pass.
she said she ain't pussy.
I'm trying to word it right. You know what I'm saying? When you come with, it's just hard to put that out there.
They don't.
Well, I answer like you.
No, I don't have
Correct.
Okay, no
The way
time.
you, okay, no, I ain't gonna incriminate myself. I'm gonna say dealing with like older men.
Mm-hmm.
I think that right there, that sets the bridge. Cause you know when you're young, like you could be in school but if somebody pull up on you and you know they pushing rentals or they got their own bodies, you know what I'm saying? They ride bubble caprices. It's a different feeling than getting on that fucking bus 6 o'clock in the morning when I ain't got to do that no more. So I would say like just
So that's
going that
common.
route.
That's common in Florida. Like basically, older men, kind of coming at you when you in like high school.
That's everywhere.
I don't feel like
would
it wasn't around me, but
really?
I mean, like some of my friends, like my Spanish homegirl, she was with older kids, like high school kids and shit when we was in middle school, but not grown ass men pulling up to school in fucking cars. But I grew up in the suburbs and stuff, so our parents could take our ass to school if we need to. We not looking
I
for
didn't grow up in the
it.
You said
suburbs.
That's you had parents.
Yeah.
No, I had a mom.
Mom, okay.
Yeah,
was
but my
ready to
mom was
get
everybody.
Okay.
I would say though, like Florida, they you know what I'm saying, they feed you out the counter. You just gotta get it. Like you gotta get it. I don't know how they explain it.
It's like a hustler mentality out there.
You can't just sit up here and expect like this dream to fall in your lap. It's like that shit
How
don't
do I
exist.
get it?
Yeah, that shit don't exist in the real world. It's like I gotta get it now because I'm 16 and the fucking bills is due.
You're 16
The
and
bills are due. The bills are due. Whether it's my mama's, whether I moved out when I was 17.
Mhm.
My first time moving out, getting my own place, I was 17.
Did you have to go back?
A few times, but it was until I was an adult. I was doing like adulting hurting. Like
Mhm.
lifing was kicking my ass when I went back. I was like in the 20s.
How did that feel like to have to go back home when you
It was
left?
the fucking worst. Who the fuck want to go back home after you got 2 cars, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you
God.
living with your dude, like life is good. You think you getting money, you think you flipping stuff. Don't nobody want to go the fuck back home
Yeah.
and answer to that.
Yeah.
Wake
To
up 6
mom.
o'clock in the morning because there's dishes in the sink. I'm not doing that with you no
Okay.
more.
Hell nah.
Oh,
Yeah.
The dishes.
Fuck them dishes.
Okay, and you too. I'm leaving again. Like for real.
So that's how that pan out. I would just say jumping off the porch too early without knowing where the street lights at. And when it's time to go back in.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But about that pulling up shit, like when I was around like 19, you know, I had like a truck and rims and shit. And my older cousin, he was a drug dealer. He probably like 4 years older. He was pulling up to the high school before I did, because I used to do that shit. I used to pick girls up like
At the high school.
yeah. So it's common though. Like that shit is like
The closest I seen to that was like here in Georgia, but it was like somebody who, when I was in 9th grade, he was in 12th grade. So then he graduated and he had the charger and shit. He'd pull back up to the school and we'll leave, but it ain't like we fucking on him or doing nothing like that. It's like, oh, let us get in your car since you got one type shit.
nah, you fucking.
Yeah, we wasn't fucking him. He was stealing everything. That was the best thief I ever seen in my life. He stole seat covers. Bruh, he stole seat covers. And I didn't see it. I walked in with him.
In a store, you talking about?
In a store. We was in Ross. And that he used to basketball shorts, boxers, all of that shit.
He had that get him mentality though. Like, fuck it.
We came out of Ross, and Walmart, and he had her whole seat cover. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
He needed some motherfucking seat covers.
And he got it. I respect it. It was just beautiful, the fact that I didn't even know it happened.
But you know what? Not to even gloat on that shit. You do learn that there's ways of getting money legally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you young, like I said, from Florida, you just got to go get it. Ain't nobody playing with you. Like, bitch, I'm hungry now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry now. Like, what is we really discussing? I'm hungry right now.
Yeah. And I want what I want.
You ever been to jail?
Yeah.
What was the charge?
I got it expunged.
Hey.
My shit is fun. It was always assault and battery. I'm gonna fight motherfuckers. Was. I was. I'm a very peaceful motherfucker right now.
When
I'm
you stop
very
fighting?
peaceful. When? God. 6th grade.
You stopped?
Oh, when I started to stop.
Stopped.
20s?
She did it.
20s? No, 20s. I caught my last, when I was 20s, and I stopped, you know what I mean? So that assault charge, I was like, okay, I'm done.
Done catching charge.
It ain't fun no more. It take bitches too long to get mad. Like, people gotta build up. You realize, like, it's about the hype.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the hype. You just really don't have real problems. You really not going through nothing. You
You're
really don't know how it
nothing.
feels to push me to the edge. Cut you some slack. You just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So you only like beat up females, or you didn't get into it with like guys and shit?
You know what? I learned to not put my hands on dudes because I was in a few abusive relationships. So the one thing I learned was my lane. I'm not arguing with you. You want me to fight with you? Oh, nigga, you got to go. I'm not fighting with you. You're supposed to be my peace. You over here wanting peace. You supposed to be my motherfucking peace. I'm not fighting with you. But a bitch can get it. She can get it.
That part.
Don't play.
Still?
Don't play with me.
It depends on
To this day, it has to be about
I could
something.
foot out there. I'm like, shit, my fault.
It can't just be about random bullshit. It's gotta be like you really like you fucking with the home team. You messing with my bloodline. It's gonna be something that makes me pop off. I'm not just gonna just walk up to a girl. Oh, you stepped on my shoes. What bitch?
Yeah.
Like that now.
So would you fight over a man?
Never.
Even like when you get a husband? Like you just like, I'm gonna just let this shit go. Like,
I did all that fighting with your ass years getting to this point. I'm not fighting with you because you all of a sudden you done changed and you don't want to feel me in your change. Cause we could have fucked bitches together, but since you want to act like that, go with them.
Well, here you go. I was like, alright, oh, you about to
I'm gonna say.
Go
no,
with
you
them.
open the girl door now. But okay.
I mean, go with them. If you think it's that much better and that much fun, and that you gonna get everything that you can't get here, by all means, that's the door.
You usually like
I feel the
if
same way.
a woman is like she'll do all that shit for you when a guy leave, he's just like he really don't want you because you'll meet women who said they did the threesomes and all that. I was like, he must just didn't want your ass. You give him that much freedom and kind of let him do what he want to do.
That's
and he
not
still
true.
leave.
Oh, well, if they still leave, then that's just something in them.
If they
But-
still cheat and shit. Especially if you have somebody if you could fuck somebody with them, like, and they go cheat. I don't know if it's like they
And then
didn't
go
want
off
you.
and get married to somebody else.
If they get married, yeah, they didn't want you.
Yeah.
Or they weren't at that point in time yet. Like, some people get together at the wrong point in time. It's not time for them to be that way.
Or it is, timing is everything. Or they grew up and they realized they wanted something different and they got certain boundaries within this marriage now. You know what I'm saying? Marriage is very sacred. So it's like whatever we do, we gotta bust them in the head together. It's get down, lay down when you're in a marriage.
You been married before?
I have.
How long?
7 years.
Why? And
Why you left?
how you so she left?
Women always leave.
He left. I'm not no fucking quitter. And that was my problem. That was my problem. So when I decided to let him leave, it was just like, bitch, you breathing now. Shit hitting a little different now. You getting more than just one compliment because you ain't in the house. You meeting different people, different demographics. You know what I'm saying? Different agriculture. Shit hit a little different. So it's just like, don't come back. I ain't even gonna lie. The girl that he's with now, they're married, and I love her. I love her for them. She hit my line maybe a few years ago when I first found out about her. She was just like, "Is woo 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 talking to you? He just taking me through it. Woo 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 woo." See, when you know that you won, you gonna show it. I was just like, girl, he love you. He love you. Don't do that to that man.
Hold him
All he
down.
want is X, Y, and Z. That's not my problem no more.
Please keep him.
But I love him. I love both of them. For real. I call and check on them all the time. What's up? But my wife,
Why? Y'all got kids?
we do.
Oh, okay.
We do.
How many you got?
I have 2.
I would have thought 3.
Why?
Three?
Because she thick.
I didn't eat me.
I have
Don't do me
3.
like that.
You got 3?
I have 3.
You said that's a normal
Y'all
number?
both single?
Yes, I'm single.
Kids.
Yes. Not expecting to be, but life happens. You have to pivot.
And then I'm not finna. Well, you got kids. You're not finna bring anybody around your kids. You think
shouldn't.
about shit way different.
That's rare.
It is rare.
Cause I meet girls,
You
they'll
shouldn't.
come to my crib with their kids.
Yeah.
I dropped somebody off
I mean,
with her baby. She didn't even know where she was going. She just knew the nigga was bringing her there.
I barely.
And the
post my
nigga didn't
kids.
come down the
That's
stairs and
crazy.
get her with the baby or nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Girl.
for real. Nah, we don't do that. You, good luck making it to that point. Like, good luck making it to that point. It's a trial and error.
That was
It's a whole
like
interview.
a job application. You got an
Yeah.
application to see if you're gonna fit this position. You got to do like a 90-day up to a year to even come close. I would have thought my mama was single to now. I've never seen my mama with a man. So she
Same.
could have been with several. I never knew about it. I'm gonna do my children the same way
Yeah,
until I find that person that's suitable and respectable to meet my children one day.
facts.
So what if you wait that long and they don't like him? And he like a solid nigga?
The kids.
Yeah. You know, kids are
My-
find anything not to
You know,
like.
you know what though? That
Good question.
okay. So you got different points to that, but I will say this: if I've sat here taking time to communicate with this man about my kids, then I've dropped little gems within my kids to get them prepared for, oh, mom may be at some point going outside, hanging out with friends, doing this. So they can get used to the fact that, oh, okay, if she's with someone, then they're worthy to be trustworthy around my mom. Or this is how you would do it. You still want to instill generational blessings within your kids. You don't just want to keep them shunned away from the world and they don't know shit. But you don't want to tell them shit either. It's kind of like you got to have that perfect balance. So I got real ones. Like, my kids real. Like,
How old are they?
they're 16 and my daughter, she turned 13 today.
Oh,
So we had these deep conversations. Yeah, we had these deep conversations about life. I pick their brain all the time just to see what their mind frame at. It ain't all about me. Of course they gotta be comfortable. Everybody gotta be comfortable. I mean, but as long as you real about yourself and can, you know what I'm saying, crack a joke, because they gonna cut up on your ass. That's their term of endearment. If you can fit in like that, they understand timing is everything. They gonna judge you. They gonna put you over there until they know you. They gonna get a feel for you too when it's that time. But I guarantee you, they gonna already know who you are before you got to that point. I'm not finna just, hey, this is such and such. They gonna be like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And, since you got kids that don't like have anything ever like weird happen like with a guy, because I remember I was dating this lady and her daughter was fucking changing clothes with the door open. I was like, what the fuck? But I called her and told her and she got on about it. So like anything like some weird shit like that happen?
Fuck no. Talk to your kids. Respect yourself. My grandma always told me, you keep your motherfucking panties up and your dress down at all times.
Come on, Granny.
You feel me? That speaks volumes. And kids are listening. They not just listening, they watching.
So what y'all think about gentle parenting?
We got different clusters of ages. That means there's different like conversation. It depends on the age of the kid. It depends on the past of the kid. It just depends.
And dating is different, especially with a 1-year-old. How would you feel if you met a woman that had a 1-year-old?
It's a little easier because they look at you like daddy already.
It's easy?
To me it is. Because usually,
It
cause
make
I
you
met a
talk.
girl who like, matter of fact, her baby was like 6 months. She like 12 now. She called me dad still. I send her money here and there, but it's easier. Like they be cool. They call you dad. They bond with you, especially if they real dad ain't around. It's easier to me.
You think it's easier to date a woman with younger kids than older kids?
Yeah, because when kids get like 10 and 13, like I met a woman, she had a son, like he was 12 and he was just like, fuck the world, you can't tell me what to do. So when they get in their mindset already, it's hard to like change that shit. And the younger ones is just like, oh, he get to do that shit, I'm gonna do that. All that disrespectful shit they see it, now they feel like they can do it. So when they just little, it's like, I run shit, y'all gonna listen to me, and basically I'm your daddy now. So that's how.
We don't fit into the mode of gentle parenting then.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to get back into gentle parenting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So gentle parenting is basically, from what I understand, because I'm not a parent, but I've seen other people. It's like trying to talk to your child more than, I guess, hitting them. I guess, or without yelling at them. So it's more like, hey, Susie, chill. Hey, Susie, chill. You might say that like 10 times versus, you know, our parents, you say that shit one time, you might get a second and then it's a problem. So gentle parenting is just giving them way more chances than what we used to, basically.
So for me, and like I just told her literally the other day, it's about knowing who your child is. So I have to deal with each one of them accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest, 13 years old, I've never touched her.
Mm-hmm.
Never. My voice alone scares the shit out of her.
Mm-hmm.
My demeanor scares her. But my 5-year-old and my 1-year-old, they're different. They're different breeds of children. I got to stand down 10 toes on them.
Yeah.
If I say it once, I say it twice, I'm coming for you. Because you got to know when I say move, I mean move. And it's not just go clean this, pick this up. If it's a fire, if it's a car coming, I mean move now. So sometimes you got to handle it different. And me put my hands on you is what's necessary is necessary.
Okay.
From 1 to 5, I tore that ass up. Not child abuse, but I did. I tore that ass because it was like that 1 through 5, that's that development stage. You gonna know, don't play with me. But after that, I'm gonna tell you why. There's gotta be a balance.
Yeah.
So I would say after the age of 7, I've never really had to hit my kids.
So you
My-
was popping them?
Who?
1 to 5? What you was popping on? What you was?
Yeah, I was tearing that ass up. Tearing that ass up.
Okay.
Okay. Little switch probably about that big. I'm not gonna lie, like
That's
what I
switch.
got. That's what I got. But it was better than other shit that I got. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandma was probably OD with chastising. My mom not so much. So I've learned to have like a perfect little balance. Like right now it's more so they 16 and 13. What's the problem? Let's talk about it. Let me brainstorm on how to help you figure that out, because the word gonna kick your ass in a minute.
I mean, the fact that they talking to you now, like, it works.
Oh yeah, we dope though.
Yeah.
Our relationship is dope. Like my kids, they solid. We actually don't have problems at all. My son, he knows what college he wants to go to. He knows what he wants to do. That's never changed. Never really made a decision for him. My daughter, she watches me a lot. So with her, it's more so she don't want to hear no talking. She about action. So I make sure I act right. I act accordingly because I know I got her watching.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's a little different. But 1 through 5, you gonna get skippity pass. I got to let you know what's going down. Cause I have a light voice sometimes. Hell yeah. I have a light voice sometimes. So don't play with me. And I'm short. Don't play with me.
Okay.
You got to know at any point I'm not that person that you think I am. But we cool. We friends, but we ain't friends.
Right.
So
I
that's
love
how I
you,
keep
but I ain't your friend.
So your kids by your ex-husband, both of them?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. So he pretty much around, like
He's in Pennsylvania right now. So
You
I
live
just
there?
yeah.
Why you was asking for later?
You
know me.
Nah. Everything just worked out. I think I got lucky because I was so hard-headed as a child. I got lucky. Yeah, it was God. I got lucky. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You
I
probably
got
just
lucky.
learned your lessons.
I did, and I kind of just shifted them and moved them in certain ways so that they didn't have to go through what I went through. You know what I mean? Like, I was never asked what college are you going to.
So would you be willing to give him the kids if he was like, I'm married now, I think they have a better structure, like send them to me. Would you be cool with that?
If it made sense. Most women can't do that. I'd be scared as shit to send them to their grandma. But if it made sense, if it really made sense, if I was in a bind and it made sense, I know the type of person I had kids with. He gonna hold me down. Period.
I had a girl tell me, she was like, you more responsible, like I would let you have a kid. I mean, if I had them.
That's hard, because you know how hard it is. Like, we had y'all. Like, if I'm gonna be homeless, we're gonna be homeless together. Some people have that mindset. Like, that's that love that hard, right? Yeah, believe it. Believe it. There's love that goes that hard. But psychologically, you gotta step back and be like, what really is best for the child?
What makes sense?
And it goes back with learning yourself. Like, if I know I was a fucked up individual, I need to get me right, or I don't want them to go through what I went through, I'm gonna send them somewhere that's great, that's better. I'm not just gonna sit here with my ego and keep my kids in the mud with me. That's crazy.
Okay, your hardest life lesson and your biggest blessing.
Kids. That's crazy that we talk about this. Kids. Found out I was pregnant on my 18th birthday.
That's crazy.
You feel me?
My grandma had my great grandma had my grandma on her birthday.
Damn.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's a blessing though.
That's weird.
That's crazy.
Imagine that.
It's kids though. That's like the hardest. That and money management. Like stop treating everything like you gonna get it tomorrow, and learn how to put it in different things so that it can actually come tomorrow.
Like what?
Fixing your credit, investing in property, learning how to take insurance policies, life insurance policies, and move your money that way versus going to a bank, ending up in debt with crazy ARPs, versus spending money on jewelry. Of course, splurge on yourself, but spend it on things that's gonna create generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like, put out a CD for your kids. That way, regardless if they get a scholarship or not, what college you going to. If you're going to be in debt, let's figure this shit out the right way. Because we already know how school works. it's beneficial, but it's also a
business.
A business. They need to know that. So if you don't plan on working for somebody else, here's the money to go this route. Now go figure it out, because you got to know these things. It's not just looking good. It ain't just
talk.
It ain't though. That shit crazy to me. You got people who would literally go get their ass done, go rent a fucking car downtown Atlanta, some expensive shit. Meanwhile, y'all staying with y'all motherfucking uncle. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
On the mattress, ain't no box.
It's crazy.
Okay, so what you actually do for you? Like work a real job, or you just?
I'm a property manager. Yeah, I'm into property management. Both of us are actually taking real estate classes. She's a lot further than I am, believe it or not, in real estate classes. So we trying to do that, flip houses. She has businesses. It's like a business mindset, but it stems from what the fuck now? I just got this check. How can I flip it now? I can't do what I used to do. So it just, what am I good at? What am I talented at? What the fuck do I actually want to do? So I take that. I got my music. I write. Publish my own shit. Own my own shit. I just want to own my own shit.
Big bird. I like that she did that.
Trying to tell you that.
I like that.
Shout out to Lionheart Inflatables. If you need a bounce house, inflatable TVs, let me know.
Yes. Oh my! I want to do that.
Game night events, date night events, birthday events. Like, yeah, we some eventful motherfuckers in here.
Girl, me too. Y'all need to call me one day.
Absolutely.
For real. I bought a moon bounce so that I could do that.
Okay.
And they popped it the first time I brought it up.
Oh, wow.
Set that motherfucker back in my money back. I was like, I'll try it again another time.
Gotcha.
But that's dope.
Yeah, but it's different avenues. Just find
So
what
much
your
money.
passion is and profit off of. If you can find your niche and your passion, the rest is golden. Like, facts.
Okay, so a bridge you feel like needed to be burned.
It's a lot of bridges going around this motherfucker. Okay, when you say that,
A lot of bridges up in flames around here.
yeah.
Basically, a relationship that needed to end. To like keep your peace. Or like,
For a long time, I hated my baby daddy. And I knew why, but
why you gonna say ex-husband?
I hated my baby daddy. Okay, I love him, but he the one at this point. So ex-husband, I'll give him that title if you would insist. Sir.
I mean, I was just wondering.
Okay, nah. So
He can be old boy.
old boy. I ain't like old boy. Yeah, that
I was saying that
nigga. Nah, I didn't like him. I couldn't figure out why, and it was just like I was holding on to old shit. It was me. I had to burn that bridge with like who the fuck you used to be and where you going. They're not the same person. They can't cross the same bridge. I'm so much more happier and peaceful with just getting along.
So he was ready to get along with you and you was on some bullshit.
Hell no. Hell no.
Y'all was both on bullshit.
We was both on bullshit.
right.
But it takes the bigger person to be like, I'm tired of this bullshit. Like, what is it? Like, it's not like we in love. It's not like we
hate each other.
coexisting. It's just like, that shit gotta go. Like, I'm pissed the fuck. I'm liable to fucking go upside anybody's head because of how people did me.
Mm-hmm.
You can't meet nobody new like that. I'm gonna meet a guy such as yourself who kind of is like, I know what to do, but I don't want to deal with the toxicity. And here I am. I'm gonna pass up somebody like really good because I'm not ready.
As far as what you mean toxic shit, like what you mean?
What's your toxic level?
What is toxic shit you mean?
In these days, we
Okay.
don't be like, oh, back then. We want to know right now how toxic we getting, but I want to know how toxic it's been too.
Physical abuse to me is toxic. Like, they were physical abusive. So I'm like, okay, Me holding on to that.
Okay, I like to bring this up because some women be like, every nigga I was with abusive, but they be cheaters and shit. So, like, did you do anything, or he was just a nigga who just was crazy? You know
I was a fucking empath who ain't know no better, who was dating older niggas because I thought older niggas would take care of me better than younger niggas because I thought that I was older in mindset, and in all hindsight, I was getting the shitty end of the stick. This nigga playing games because he know he could play games.
So you was like reserved, that's what you saying, basically?
Yeah, I would say like when you get PTSD behind certain relationships. So you learn to shut down. You know what I mean? You're not as open and vocal. You're not gonna stand up for yourself because you don't know who you are. You done lost yourself in so much of that shit that it's just like, I'd rather not, just to not argue, just to not fight, just to not fuss, or I'd rather not bring up certain topics. Like, AA means out the ass type shit. And I'm still sitting here like, well, if I just keep myself calm, then maybe it'll change, or maybe this, or maybe that. Or if I don't walk away, then maybe this, or maybe that. And that's not the case. What you've ultimately done is like shunned yourself so much that by the time you leave that person, you so haywire and triggered, you liable to bust on any fucking body. Anybody. And never asking yourself why. Never letting yourself know it's okay to let that shit go, that it really wasn't you. You'll really do that shit. And you'll sit there angry. A little argument will turn into a boom, because now I gotta create this big ass boom before they create this big ass boom.
So you was starting shit.
Not even starting shit. I would finish it.
Okay.
I would finish it because I knew that if I didn't, I'm more liable to get attacked physically first. Not taking against y'all, but niggas, they
So you was avoiding it.
Always.
But
I think I'm always
so that's not toxic. You dodging shit. What's your toxic? What have you done that's like, nah, I probably shouldn't have did that shit. Or like that's...
Did you cheat on him at all?
I'm not no fucking cheater.
You ain't never cheated on nobody.
I ain't never cheated on nobody.
You like girls. You didn't fuck the girl while you was with a nigga.
With the nigga. If he knows about it, that's
you
not
never
cheating.
Fucked a girl outside, behind the dude.
Nah, if I fucked a girl and the dude wasn't there, I was single. I could do what the fuck I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel like dealing with a nigga and I want something soft, that's just how that played out. If it did go down like that. I'm not no cheater though. Because I like to, not to put my business out there, but I like to know who the fuck in me. Like, just in case shit go down. Like, I want to know who my kid's father is. I want to know who the last person I slept with. Like, shit is real out
I'm
here.
saying some women, like, they'll fuck you wrong, but the outside nigga have to wear a rubber, so they still know. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about those logistics, sir.
I
don't know nothing
like
about that. I don't know nothing about that. I just know me. When my doctor was just like, girl, I know your boyfriend happy. That thing's snuggy. I took pride in that shit. When my doctor told me I was snuggy, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna keep my shit. Snuggy. She said I was snuggy. And it was a black doctor too. Shout out to her.
That was a black lady.
Absolutely.
Girl, get off my coochie.
You
said what? Snap back.
I just like to know I take pride, you know?
It's been recent?
This is actually recent.
That wasn't an interview. Question, sir. I did not see you look down at that.
Hey, yo, I thought I gotta leave.
No. I'm just saying I take pride in my body. Because I know it's good. I listen, I had a few niggas that didn't threaten me because I'm like, okay, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I'm not getting threatened for nobody else. I'm just going to make sure I play my guy right and they play their part right. That's it. Yeah. Time niggas threaten me. So I know I'm not out here cheating.
But a lot of girls who say they coochie good, they shit be trash. I be telling girls, I be like, don't even talk about it. Let's just let me just see, cause
but okay. So my thing with that, what made it trash? Like for example,
it be dry.
It be dry.
Recently.
But that could be you.
Let me say some shit recently.
Okay, go ahead.
The the shit was so dry, like you have to eat it to get in the motherfucker. Like that's trash food.
Did you start? Did you warm the car before you just got it and it took off?
Thank you.
Yeah,
No, you did. I can tell
Yeah,
when you
no.
look. No, you did.
I'm saying if you with somebody for months, like it shouldn't be like that every fucking time. Like you just can't even get in unless you eat a fucking pussy. Like, come on now.
It's giving she not attracted to you. Something you ain't giving.
But I'm saying, usually like when you meet girls like that in the hood, other
She might have
I
been
can't
dehydrated.
judge. I can't judge it by other niggas, but
Like,
other niggas usually say the same thing. Like if a girl pretty, then they get it right. 8 niggas would be like,
Oh yeah, if 8 niggas say the same thing, then that's
but
right.
I don't really know niggas who know it. So
Right.
I
Cause
can't.
like shit, so if it ain't working, it's like it's something not getting her there.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna say it's you,
But
It's
yeah,
you,
it is.
But
I mean, it's not you, but it's you for her, whoever that is.
or him, like just
See, but you don't even
Ain't no
hear enough
him.
to be like, hey, babe, it's something going on down here. You know, women could be dehydrated. Her hormones could be off. You know, like I say, but you ain't caring enough to try to figure that shit out and try to work it out to make it better. You just like, I'm on.
No, I'm sorry. No,
And you can fix it so it won't be like that anymore. Like if you had a
Exactly.
problem,
I ain't
you
know you
want
can
your-
fix that. I don't know nothing about
I mean, I
fixing
can't
that.
go, wait a minute now, hold on. I'm not saying you can fix all these women vagina problems, but I'm just saying if it's like, you know, wetness problem, it could be something that could be resolved. Like if a man can't get hard, he can resolve that. It's pills you can take.
I mean,
Or
it's really
change your
like
diet.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go with the diet.
Yeah.
Because if the bitch ain't drinking water, that's the problem in
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, she used to drink a whole bunch of water.
Okay, then I don't know what the problem
Then
is.
she was not. It turned
I
her
seen her
on.
drink juice one time, but she always was drinking
She
water.
wasn't turned on enough then.
It was something. It was a disconnect of something.
It was.
Yeah. People just not gonna get like
Not gonna not get wet.
your drawers could be too tight and get a little
Oh
moist.
God! Like you could ride in the car too long and fucking pussy get wet. Or
Yeah.
That's greatness right there.
That's regular.
I don't know why I'm intrigued by this statement, but did she ever initiate it? She wanted it and still drive?
Yeah, she was like a big old freak. Like, especially like the first 2 weeks, I couldn't get this motherfucker off me. Like, I was like, God, you wanted to go again?
Dirty up the pussy for that. Dirty up the pussy for no reason.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or at
she
least get
did.
that shit wet first if you know, because you know when you're
Did you
not
ever
wet.
tell her, hey, your vagina is too dry?
Nah,
Ever.
just can't
See,
really
she
do
may
that.
not even know it's a
Just can't
problem.
eat it.
She may not even know it's a problem.
problem.
She just fucking don't even know it's a problem.
They got like them noonie bomb things that people be using now, so maybe she owning something at this point. You
I
know?
mean, I don't talk to her no more.
Like,
That other nigga did.
I'm not trying to help this bitch no more.
Right,
So,
Yeah.
Well, if you ever run into this problem again, okay, you just break the scenario down for her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cracking up. So I just kept eating. I just kept eating it.
Okay, the hardest time you had controlling your emotions.
You want to answer that first?
Hardest time I had control of my emotions?
Yeah, that's a good question.
When something just really penetrates me, you know, when you get past that wall that I've already put up, and you've done something, whether it's you mess with my money, you mess with my kids, you know, and you get me there.
Well, I know an example. Somebody, somewhere, somehow.
I mean,
I don't like coworkers. I was about to say,
Oh,
coworkers.
they
for
when you
real.
work in a corporate world, you have to deal with their guidelines. You know what I'm saying? You got to go by their rules. You don't operate on your own accordions. So somebody tell you to do something, you got to do it because that's how you paying your bills.
Mm-hmm. And that's hard. That's
When you don't
hard.
want to do that
It
shit.
depends on what kind of job you got, cause like the shit I do, like you can cuss out the supervisor. He ain't even gonna fire you. He just like you still gotta do this shit, nigga. So it just
You
depends
work
on what
in a
kind of
corporate
job.
world.
Yeah.
I work in the medical field, you know.
I'm
And
sure
she,
you
you know,
right.
she's at least in, you know, management, so it's different.
We can cuss out the supervisor, and they be like, so.
Mhm.
Oh God, cause y'all got the load, nigga. What you gonna do? Fire you while you on the road? Nah, get it there. Thank you.
It'd be pretty cool.
I'm gonna say my coworker. Yes, my coworkers. Sometimes we got a love-hate relationship because it's like sometimes they high, sometimes they low, and I got to figure out what the fuck where to meet them at.
Right.
And sometimes I don't, so I have to be like, best friend, I'm about to run this bitch across the broiler. What's up? She's like, don't do it, best friend.
Right.
Remember your piece.
I'm cracking up.
Her piece for ass. Remember your piece.
Because it's that wall. So if I have this wall and you done so much to penetrate that wall, that means you really were fucking with
You
me.
wanted to
You
fuck with
asking
me.
for this.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get it.
Okay, speaking of penetration, so have y'all ever cried from a guy like, you know, y'all messed with, like, you know, have you had a hard time controlling your emotions from a guy like from sex? Like, it was so good, you cried.
It was tear jerking.
I did. I did. No, for real, I did. And you know the first thing I told him, he was like, "Why you crying, babe?" I was like, "I'm crying because I realized like one day I'm gonna have to do this without you."
Oh, so it wasn't good. It was. Just
It was great. Ended up being my ex-husband, but I knew, it's something about it. I was just like, this nigga got double dick. I got to get the fuck on. And I stayed a whole long time. But it's that you ain't never had a double dick. Don't laugh at me, friend. Come on, man. I know.
I don't like that either. Remember was you there when the girl played the fucking with the devil song when we was at the studio? But there's somebody who got a song like that, but she's basically saying like she knew what it was when she was fucking with it. But I don't like that phrase. Like,
I'm sorry.
I like to say high school dick. It's like that dick where they fuck the shit out of you, you love the shit out of it, but it's not really nothing really coming from it.
And that's why I was just gonna say, I think that's why I haven't, because I've either had one or the other. Either the physical or the soul feeling. I've never had both. And when I get that moment I have both, I'm around.
Yeah, yes,
I'm
girl.
tears, I'm a cuddle, but I ain't had it.
Oh God.
I ain't got no feelings at this point like that. So I don't know if I'm gonna be crying when I meet that person, but I probably will definitely know. But hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna call it D-Dick.
I'm gonna call it high school dick. That's all. But I get what you're saying.
I get it, the high school.
Have you made somebody cry?
Yeah.
Like twice, 2 people.
That's lit.
2 different females or one female 2 different times? Because she could have just been emotional.
2 different ones.
And why they said it twice?
It was like, well, one of them was like,
You ain't wrong.
she said, she was just like, you got me that time, that shit felt so good.
Did she cry?
Yeah.
That should be crazy.
Amazing.
I'm telling you.
Good question.
Especially if you love somebody too, though. That'd be the thing. Like, if you love somebody and then they fuck the shit out of you while you loving them.
But it was one of them girls that I didn't get that much attention to. Like, she kind of was like.
So she probably loved you.
And I was just like, she cool type shit.
And then you fucked the shit out of her and shit. She loved you. She fucking tear jerking.
He knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
His petty face.
Okay, the last time you got finessed.
Ooh, been a minute.
A little minute.
Been a little minute.
Oh my God.
Just a little minute.
You got finesse.
You just got finesse?
Yeah. I like to buy cash cards, so I bought one from this guy who bought it from the auction. And I thought he was gonna be on the up and up. He wasn't. He finessed me out by that Charger.
Charge is horrible cars though.
They got a new motor though, but it's still more work that he didn't tell me still need to be done. You know,
Can you
brought
drive it?
No, I still have to put more. I'm gonna have to put a couple more grand into it, but it was supposed to be that way when he brought it to my house. It's supposed to be running and moving. He dropped it off with $1 and left.
Wow.
Just get a Toyota, man. These Chargers.
You got one outside.
Hey, these like sports cars, won't be no good, man. My sister had one. That motherfucker stayed in the shop.
You got a sports car.
No, I'm saying like Chargers, like infamous, like being like.
You like the next level.
I'm saying I bought my shit new, and my shit ain't fucked up. But if it get fucked up, I'm getting rid of that motherfucker, and I probably will get a Toyota.
Oh God, I got a rental outside right now, Toyota. I like that
Nah,
bitch too.
finesse has been a minute for me. I wanted to see my ex-husband finesse the shit out of me for way too long. This made me alert. You know what? Twinkle Toes. Twinkle Toes finessed me. God damn
Hold
it.
on, wait a minute. Come on, what the fuck is Twinkle Toes?
And the
What
comments.
the fuck
Have you ever
do?
seen a grown man walk on his tiptoes?
No, but he was cute in my eyes, even though he walked on
And
his
then when my
toes.
mom pointed it out, I stopped doing this.
How old was
shit
you?
like the 9th grade or something.
You used to play basketball, didn't you? For some
Like a
reason,
kid,
niggas who like
like a
sports
kid.
walk on their toes sometimes to me. It's like they always running.
I just
somewhere.
started doing
What you trying to run into? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I met him one time. I mean, the first time I met him, it was a
She
rap.
was so mean to him. But you know what? He was
So
a
what he
good
did?
guy. He was just,
He wasn't good enough for her.
That was not good enough. Speak on it.
Thank you.
She didn't think so. I thought so. He didn't deserve to be around her, period. He just wasn't on her level. He wasn't where she was mentally.
Okay.
He wasn't, to me, what I thought she deserved physically. And, you know.
Okay, what's that? Was he fat? Or like,
No, he just wasn't to me.
Man, she
He was out of shape.
No. She lit. So we in my condo.
To me.
This bitch, he opened up the door. He tried to speak. He like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. She like, I'll be in the back if y'all need me. No, you did him dirty.
It does not
She
take
did him
me long
dirty.
To feel the vibe.
Really.
He did
honestly.
end up doing me dirty, though. He did end up doing me dirty. So I'm like, boom. Okay, this might work.
And for him to cower, no offense, cower down the way he did around me didn't help him at all. He didn't boss up, hold his head up, and stick his chest out. He allowed me to treat him and kind of
Bitch him. Yeah.
I just thought that she could have been a little bit more nicer.
I apologize because it was, you know, I shouldn't have did that, you know, in her home, made her feel uncomfortable.
Okay, her nigga.
Her nigga, you know, I was a guest, but
Nah, that's your girl.
Nigga
You know,
too big.
gas. That's your house.
I left alone, I'm still here.
Hello.
Big ups, okay.
What's up?
So,
Nah,
But
he
how did
ended
he
up-
finesse you though? Like he finesse you
Okay.
on pussy?
Nah, he told me we was gonna like be together. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm helping you kind of like get to where you need to be. You realize like you done jumped out of the military. It's not where you want to be.
What
Like
you mean?
he was in the military, and then he left. So at that point, he's straight civilian. That's what they call us, a civilian. Could not walk, talk, nor chew gum or jump out of the boat to hit water in the civilian world. He just knew that he was programmed to be in the military. So he was like, I'm gonna go back. This is what we're gonna do. Once I get back in, we're gonna do this. We're gonna sign them papers. I'm gonna make sure he's straight. Da 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 da. I'm like, cool. Now
Shit.
I'm getting this nigga right.
Selling
He's selling a wolf ticket. I'm talking about big ass wolf ticket. By the time I realized this nigga was on social media with a whole wife.
Oh my god.
and this is why the
That's
Build-A-Bear
shit.
factory has been shut down.
Shut the fuck down.
Shut
It's
the what?
hard.
Build-A-Bear factory. So what that means to me,
Oh, trying to fix it.
right? If
Yeah.
you don't know who you are, where you're going, and what you want, we don't even have a conversation.
Yeah, we don't. We don't. And it goes back to knowing who you are. He finessed me because I was still trying to play that ride or die syndrome shit.
Okay, done. I done ride and
Some
die.
women prefer that.
That's
Yeah.
not mine. So I'm
But
telling
they
you.
don't- some women don't prefer that because they don't like alpha niggas. They want niggas to kind of like do what the fuck they say. Like,
I don't like that.
I don't like it.
I don't like that. I don't need you to do what the fuck I say. I need you to do what the fuck you do.
Yeah.
Make it add up.
But still respect me at the same time. Like make me feel
Absolutely.
heard. Allow me to
Absolutely.
feel like I'm me, but no. If I say some shit that throw you off, let me know I threw you off.
Right.
Mhm.
And
'Cause
I
I'ma
even
tell
trust
you when you
to
throw me
lead
off.
me in the dark. You know, if I'm down, like you said, you down, you need your partner to guide you. You know what I'm saying? You went blind, can you see for me?
Mm-hmm. I asked a nigga that one time. He didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Needless to say, this nigga got blind when I got blind.
Okay.
It's been a lot of that shit. Like, I don't need that shit in my life. I don't need somebody who just wants me to delegate shit.
Yeah.
It's a turn off.
It is. Know who you are. Know what you want. Because I know the same. We gonna blend it together. Make sure we equally yoked. Wherever you lack, I'ma pick up. I could do everything else, but my shit is on reserve because I'm a woman. I don't want to be
Not a
in
woman.
your role. Like, I do not care for your role. That shit is hard. I commend you niggas for that shit. I really do. I really, really do. I say that genuinely. I commend you niggas
That's
for
a
that
drop.
shit.
I commend you niggas
I
for
commend
that
you
shit.
niggas for that shit.
That's a drop.
Like, for real. But am I trying to do it as a woman? No. What else do you need me to do?
Yeah, some niggas get that.
I'm
providers
working.
on,
I'm already.
providers shit.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
To get what? Provide anxiety? You tell.
I mean, I heard about it. I mean,
Ah.
but I mean, it ain't hard for me. I mean, I know my sister like was with a guy. He basically one of them niggas who be like, "This too much." When all the kids is by him, and he acting like the kids he done made with and the shit he got to deal with is too much. So
I know somebody who baby father quit being a father on Father's Day. Nigga was like, I'm done. Like, I quit this shit. Like, on me. I was like, this nigga quit on Father's Day? Girl.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit is weird to me.
Damn.
At least take care of you. You ain't even got to worry about nothing else. Just your kids, bro. Like, handle that.
No, facts. But no, I commend you niggas for that shit. I do not want to be a man, nor do I want to be in the room of that shit. Can I boss up and be very alpha? Yeah, at work. But when I'm at home, what you mean? Because I'm trying to get the fuck I need.
I feel like that's some southern shit.
Also, you cater and all that shit, kind of like.
It's a must. It's a must that I cater because I want what the fuck I want.
And what do you need?
I can't give you my girth. I can't give you my girth. I can't give you the juice. That comes with time. That definitely is going to come with time.
Give me one thing you need.
Most important.
Most important, safety.
Security.
Security. If I can feel secure, I could feel comfortable following you. If I can't follow you, then you got to go. Like, there's no point. There's no point.
That's one thing I'll give. Like, I don't care for the being taken care of situation. However, if you put me in a situation where I'm like, oh, I don't really have to do much, but make sure you're okay. All right, cool. Let me chill. Let me submit. Let me do whatever the hell you need type shit. Because you're doing this for me to be able to get to where I need to go. So that's what's important to me. So that security, like you said, and that space and opportunity to be able to say, well, I don't gotta go do this, so I can go do this to make this shape.
I mean, that's not hard to do. You just let them motherfucker move in. They be
right.
Secure.
I mean, that, but
no, that's
very
rare
hard for
to
men.
do. Yeah, because most of y'all, not y'all,
many men,
but most of y'all are not secure within yourselves. Y'all don't know how to secure a fucking bag, let alone a woman. And then you turn around and be like, oh, you're too aggressive. No, you just showed me why I needed to be that way. I gotta look out for me too.
Because you ain't doing enough to look out for me.
And that's so vague, but it's like when you get down to the nick and cranny, what's my fucking love language? Have you even paid attention to that shit at all? Because I've been sitting here feeding yours, sucking your dick, making sure you're good, making sure you do. I've been doing some wife shit in this girlfriend phase just to show you what you could potentially have. And yet, I'm fucking high and dry. And my love language is sitting here going through the fucking tunnel of shit. Why?
But I'm saying it seems like the woman you do treat good is like that's the one that fucking basically treats you like shit.
And that's the thing about what she's saying about love languages, because people be feeling like they doing the most, like going above and beyond for somebody, but at the same time they going above and beyond in their way, not necessarily what the person wants.
Exactly.
Like, you could buy me a fucking Bentley, but if I wanted a farm, what the fuck I'm gonna do with this Bentley? You know what I'm saying? So that part.
I don't do the over and beyond shit. That's a waste of time.
You don't do what?
The over and beyond shit. Like I got to do all this new and first shit you done did. I'm not doing that.
Why?
I
Why
just
not?
trying to make sure you straight. Like you know
What you need.
See, you're tapped into your love language though. That ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck she's coming to you requiring.
I'm saying a woman who required it to being kept like this never before seen shit, you can't keep nobody like this. Like you're not gonna be able to keep up and do this first, everything. Like it's just like impossible to keep up.
If it's outside of your means, what you saying?
Yeah.
Outside of both of y'all means, basically something unrealistic.
Most men are on a financial clock early on in life, and women are on an emotional. And then when y'all pop up around year 37 on forward, y'all realize, oh, this emotional clock, it kind of matters too. But what you've done is 37 down, you didn't go after the person that actually fed your love language. You went after the pretty bitch that you actually wanted that didn't want you.
No, I heard all pimps say this, go for the one who wants you. I always pick them up.
They don't do that. Ain't nobody's pimping around here. None
I'm
of these
just saying,
niggas are pimping around here. That's the
want
problem.
me.
Oh God.
I ain't met not one pimp.
Hopefully she pretty, but
So you taking her?
I ain't met not one pimp.
Even if she not cute, if she wants you, you want her.
I done been with matter of fact, the girl my ex-wife, she wasn't like pretty. She was like.
But she was wife material.
She was just fine. She was fine as fuck.
Okay, but then you might
She
be
was
wrong.
redhead.
She was a butterhead.
This man on camera.
He was
About
saying she
a
was
six,
below
she
average.
Like,
just had a
but what's a
nice
fine? Like you said, but she was fine.
Yeah, her body was great.
Yeah, but
So, but
everything looked good, but
but
it.
I'll let y'all say it.
But was your love language being met with her? Like, if you can go back, do you be like, damn, I should have kept my wife?
She loved me. So,
Yeah.
I guess not. I guess it didn't need her. Because I'm the type of nigga, too, like, women feel like if you tell them the truth, it's damn near abuse. And I was always on some truthful shit, so she felt like I was abusive to her because I was telling the truth all the time.
In this voice?
Yeah, I talk regular.
Oh, yeah, that's not
Usually, if she want to argue, she'll be the only one get loud and shit, and I just be looking at her. Same voice.
I'd be mad as hell. I need you to tee up with me.
Mm.
Boot up, boot up.
He ain't telling everything. He done bypassed so many women that wanted him, but he just thought that he could do better. That's what a lot of men do.
Man,
no,
they be playing with him.
Me.
They be playing
you know what
with
I'm saying?
him.
I
He
told,
too
matter of
nice.
fact, I was like, I'm with you to the end. I said, if we break up, it's because you leave me. I told her that. So she left. You know what I'm saying? I was going to stick it out. So
What did you do that pissed her off? And
the last thing I did,
Mm-hmm.
we was arguing.
This shit ain't, yeah, he's about the last thing.
There's some truth. I'm just telling the truth. Like, she had a daughter. She was like, her baby daddy or some other kids was graduating. So I was just like, why the fuck you keep trying to like push her off on him when he don't really fuck with her? Just like your real dad don't fuck with you neither. I said some shit like that. She started crying and all this shit, talking about that's the last straw. But I just felt like you kind of running up behind the nigga and he don't really fuck with it. Because, you know, some niggas, they'll get their kids and they'll go drop them off at their girlfriend's house or somebody else's house and go do their thing. So she telling me all this shit he do. I'm like, he don't fuck with her. Like, why you trying to, you know?
Keep pushing your daughter
Yeah.
over there.
So it was like over there and she's just like, oh, that's too much, I'm leaving. So,
So let me ask you this, just for clarification.
yeah.
There was no other way to be honest with her than brutally. You had to bring up her traumatic past with her dad to make your point come across that clear.
I ain't saying what I do is the right way. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I probably could have said it different because you have to talk to
So,
women a certain way.
But for
Are
certain
you supposed
people,
to
it
tell
would
them?
hurt.
For who? Who the fuck wants to be reminded of that trauma
But
from somebody they love?
No, but
It's just
sometimes,
honesty.
sometimes certain things have to trigger you for you to fucking get it. Like, why are you, you know what I'm saying?
Why are you forcing this on your child? Why are you putting your child in this situation when you've been through this with your dad?
He didn't say it like that.
I mean, but that's basically what he was saying without saying all the words that I said. Me personally, it depends on the person, and that's your wife, so you supposed to know how she gonna take it and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's divorce worthy.
I don't think so either, but it's a little gaslighty. Like, I don't know.
Mm.
He was gaslighting like shit. Like, that's very gaslighting to be like, just like such and such, such and such.
Like, you some shit.
I
too.
didn't tell you my past for you to fucking bring it back up. I told you my past to help me
Get it out, feel better, right?
to guide me going forward. Cause you can't fix nobody's past for them. They have to work on that. But to guide me going forward, to maneuver around me a certain way, to understand me a little bit better so that I'm not hair triggered, this is why I'm telling you these things. I'm not telling you these things for you to pop off and now I got to pop off. Like, what the fuck we popping off for? We're supposed to be peace.
I guess I could have said it better, but everybody was telling me that ain't really worth leaving, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like sometimes people really don't want to be with you anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just like something small, they gonna make it like the biggest shit, so that's what it was.
Okay, I can see that. Definitely. Not unless it was like year 10 of you doing little gaslighting shit, then
How long was y'all
any
together?
little thing will pop off.
We only was married for like 6 months, but like
Oh, man.
we was dating for like we was like on and off for like over 10 years.
On and off?
Yeah, just
How long was y'all on before y'all got married?
Probably like another 6 months.
Oh, hell no.
It
That bitch
went
ain't know what you
long.
wanna hear.
Ain't
No
no
shade.
question why.
Yeah.
It went long.
Ain't no foundation for real.
Yeah, she was just ready to go.
It was a relationship at that
They trying to
point.
come back, though.
Fuck her.
Yeah.
They trying to come back.
Ah, fuck her. Not
Yeah, she was just ready to go. You ain't got it. Nah, we ain't finna do that. She was probably just ready to go. Like 6 months was enough, and she was just like, "This is bullshit."
It wasn't enough benefit versus, I don't know, whatever else.
Oh, I took you out the fucking project. You feel me? Like, she ain't have shit.
She,
Like,
but that love language, you may feel like I took you out the project. She may feel like I'm out the projects, but I'm sad about this because emotionally, this nigga hurt my feelings.
That is true.
I'd rather be in the projects feeling happy than out of the projects feeling sad, you know?
okay, a person in your circle that turned out to be like an op.
I'm none of them. My circle was real small. My circle of family members.
It started small?
It's always been small. It's always been small. Like I said, I've had my same 2 best friends. Kia, my best friend. I got a best friend named Dank. I've known them both since I was 13, 14. I don't do that whole tap in, tap out, like the whole girl clique thing that takes place. Like, I'm looking for real bitches. I could be around real bitches. I could be around real women. But to sit here and finagle with you and figure out if you opping on me, bitch, I op out. I'm not doing that with y'all.
You
I'm
know
just
what?
not. I op out.
Opt out.
I'm not doing that with y'all. I'm not doing that with y'all. It's time to opt out of you hoes. Like, I'm not doing it. I rather just keep real, organic people around me. I keep my family around me. I keep my same 2 best woes around me. Like, I'm not pressed for new. I'm not. I'm just not. It's too much that comes with y'all.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I remember it was this story about this lady was like she fell in love with like one of her friends, like a girl, because she took care of her like in the hospital. So have you ever like messed around with any of your friends or thought you had some type of feelings for them?
Yeah, baby. I think that's the one thing. Like, we never. No.
We talk about everything. We just seen everything.
You like girls
you
too?
know, this is not my interview.
I'm cracking. That was
It's like, next question.
Anyway.
So yeah, but no, we haven't. Never.
Y'all not attracted to each other?
I don't think it's that. I think it's just we just have such a bond. It's been there for so long that I think, you know, you wouldn't want to train with one of your homeboys or your brothers with a chick, would you? Like your brother.
They do.
Would you want to train?
Yeah.
With my brother?
With your brother.
Yes, they would.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't have a brother but my best friend. Like the nigga I fuck with. Yeah, we done ran the trains.
Okay, that was crazy. That's being a good thing. You're right. Fuck it. No, we haven't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like that though. Like my best friend is just ugly to me. Like she beautiful, but it's like
It's
like,
not
no.
even that. It's just like, bitch, is you ready to go? Like, that's as much as it. We going out. Like, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
That's just, we just never. I can see how people do that, but we just never.
They don't have. Yeah. It's like having a sister. Like you're not going to look at your fucking sister. Like you know what I'm saying.
So I guess that's why I asked like the brother thing, but men and dude, they don't care.
Yeah. I mean, nah. Yeah. I don't think I'll fuck nobody with my sister, but. Yeah, I think that's different running a train and like fucking somebody together and stuff. But at the same time, like versus fucking each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get that because me and my best friend, you would think the way that we are on each other, you would be like, even my mom be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like we're out in the club or we're out partying somewhere. Yeah, we dance, we smack,
yeah.
We who?
Grind on each other, like.
He on some sugar clips.
Yeah, he just really not really.
This the world, like we, you know what I'm saying? We'll
You have
vibe
fun.
and look good together, but we not finna be all on each other. Like,
not to a point which is wrong.
we not giving thirst traps and nothing in the club. We not doing it. We not doing it. I mean, we friendly, but we not that friendly.
best friend.
Talk about it.
I love you.
Nah, we friends, but we not
I
that
mean,
friends.
we don't do all the I love you, but if I go in my best friend's house, I'm going in her bed, like I'm laying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, right, that's like the way that you looking. That's what my mom is looking at us like, what the fuck y'all bitches got going on, like.
It's like with gay shit.
But if
y'all
you come
got
in my
going on.
room, like back when I would be home and stuff, you come in my room, you gonna see me and my bitches. We in my bed, we all laid up together and shit. Like it ain't no funny shit going on though. Ain't nothing happened the night before. Ain't nobody try to touch each other or look at each other like that. It's not. We don't look at each other like that.
Yeah, that's not shit. And her getting me to watch the first 48.
And then mine is SVU, my best friend.
All
SVU.
that, anything wrong
I'm
with
saying, so if y'all that cool, so basically if y'all all got like fucked up, like something probably could happen, right?
We've already been fucked up.
Yeah.
We've been drunk plenty of times.
Yeah.
So
It's just not.
It's not that. This ain't that. Then they've been
I
friends since
think I
6th grade.
asked you
We've been
that,
friends
though.
since
I asked you that one time. I was like, best friend. People always talk about why we ain't never. She was like, bitch, you don't know the fuck you
Yeah. It's never happened.
It's almost like if you had a guy that you considered like your homeboy, and all of a sudden he like, damn, folks.
You like, hey, bro,
Yeah,
right.
It feels like that. It
Ain't
feels
no
like
playing
that.
with you, nigga. We fight.
With females, it's gonna be different. I ain't gonna fight them. Bro, stop fucking playing with me, bro.
Nah, this is basically my sister. You know what I mean? Like, never that.
Okay, something you do in private that may surprise people.
Something I do in private.
I'm crying. What you laughing at?
What?
Yes, girl.
Okay, wait, say it, cause I don't know. Huh?
Yeah, people would know, that's different. What?
Well, psychic cards.
Tarot
or something?
cards?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's different. Everybody's not into or understands that,
But you know what it is though, with those, it's more so I can see what I envision in my mind. Those are merely to help other people see. Those are not for me. I would say at the beginning they were for me, but at this point in my life, they're not for me. They're to help other people see what I see. So yeah, you're right about that. Hey.
Tarot cards.
Yeah.
Okay, a risk you should have taken and a risk you should not have taken.
Damn, he asked me the questions, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
A risk that I shouldn't have taken.
I don't want to say on that. It's like no.
Fucking with Twinkle Toes. That was like the worst thing I could have ever did, I think. It set me back 2 years.
Oh, you was waiting for 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like that.
I was. And then he dipped off on me. Not saying, I ain't racist or nothing, but he dipped off on me with a white girl. So I was just like,
White girl more obedient and shit.
Yeah, they are.
oh no, she left that nigga while he was in training. Like, that shit was crazy. But that's still my wall, so I ain't gonna put his business out there. But yeah, like,
You cool? Oh, yeah.
and he probably gonna see this. No, I'm not. But I don't have a lot of them either.
How many exes you got?
I don't know.
You got on one hand?
So you been with like over 50 guys?
What?
Nah.
You been with less than 50 men?
Absolutely.
I've been with less than 50
Absolutely.
men.
She started counting.
I had to think about it. I'm like, I don't know.
Absolutely. Let me think.
Nah, for real, it be like that. I don't have time.
Wait.
I don't have no time. We have to pause the camera. I'm crying.
No. I just have, when it makes sense, like, I have a really good homeboy. Like, we were dating when he was like, when we were in high school, like, fresh out. He's still cool. The only reason we broke up is because he went to college. Like, that's a reasonable reason to stay friends with somebody. You know what I mean? Like, he's got kids. I've got kids now. It's just like, oh, hey, over there. And he was like, you good over there? I'm good over there.
He with somebody?
Mm-hmm. They my business. I don't.
So you
Like,
cool?
he's like way in a whole other state. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no.
So you cool with your man like having like girlfriends? Like,
At this point in my life, you better. Because I don't need you trying to tell me who I can and can't be friends with. Get to know my friends. Get to know my world. You want to be in it that bad.
so like you can go over dudes' houses and shit and chill with them, like when you got a man?
Nah. If we can't do it together, then you know what I mean. There's just certain rules there's certain boundaries that gotta take place. Like my man gotta feel comfortable. Period. Cause it's a must that I feel comfortable. So you'll get the hey same over there, but I'm an introvert. I'm always in the fucking house anyway. You gonna get the same hey that you've been getting on social media.
You sounding good over there, boy.
Don't she?
You staying in the house, 'cause most of the girls you meet, they be be gone by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
You better tell them. You
What's
be like,
wrong with
that's
you?
friend, it's been days.
What's wrong with you?
I don't take no shit. I don't take no shit.
What does that look like?
Like, you got a probationary period, like she said, 90 days.
Or less.
Or less.
So that mean like no sex? Or you just talking about like as far as
I'm gonna go with the vibe. I'm gonna go with, if the vibe is right, I'll go with the vibe. Like if I feel like it's going to get somewhere. But I'm not finna waste my time with you. I'm not finna make it add up, baby. Like add up. It got to add up. This is business. I'm a Fortune 500 fucking company. You think I'm not gonna replace you with better employees?
Okay.
Make it make sense to
Is
me.
your man like an employee?
She said a relationship
Well,
is
the
a
dating
business.
process is really it's like a numbers game.
And I'm not finna waste no body count
So
on
it
a
ain't
nigga that don't.
corporations merging. It's like nigga, you work for me. Like, come
No,
work for me.
No, not like that.
No. When I say that is look at yourself like you're looking at your gross worth, not even a net. If you look at companies, the way that they maneuver, they have a certain amount of quota they need to make based on the quarter. So in the first 3 months, if you ain't open up to the point where we're being consistent, you got to go. Like you're gonna hinder me at some point because I love hard. I give a fuck.
Yeah, if a guy ain't consistent, like he ain't trying to.
Absolutely.
So little things like that. Or let's say you being consistent and then I'll notice you pull back or you ain't being honest. You rather omit than tell the whole truth. And now I got to look at you funny because of how I move. Like if I'm used to like being open and honest with you, I expect that back because I can only be me. I can only be me. A person gonna fake it for 30 days. After that, increments of their true self gonna come out. It's psychology.
I like to say people show what they're representative a lot. They want to show you who they want to be, who they think they are, versus who they really are, and it's dangerous.
I mean, most women do that too, right? They kind of like a lot of women that act like they clean up and cook, and then like after a certain amount of time where they feel like y'all locked in, it's like I ain't doing this shit. So I mean,
see, that's petty to me. Cause who the fuck don't want to cook?
Me.
A lot of women,
You don't want to cook, so you don't want to know what's in your food. You don't want to know how this shit taste. You ain't came home and
You're never gonna cook. They just right
No.
now.
I will do it, but do I want to? No.
Okay, y'all lying.
I used to be like that when I
I
was
don't care
younger.
to.
Yeah.
Like no. If I can come home and it's already, because I work as well.
Mhm.
I'm an entrepreneur,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't want to go do 55 jobs and
Okay.
then come back and be like, oh, let me make sure my man eat. But I will if my man on his shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't care to do that. What you mean?
he on his shit.
As long as my man is worth me going to do 50 million things in a day and making sure that he still eat at the end of the day, like Scat is worth that. Because he do everything. If I go do 50 million things in a day and I come home, he did the same shit as me and he gonna make sure I ate. So I'm gonna make sure that he ate.
So he'll cook for you like when you be.
He'll cook for me, he'll buy us food, whatever it is that night. That's what he gonna make sure I'm straight though.
Aw,
Girl.
see, I'm a fucking fat ass. I'm a foodie.
Girl,
I
I
got
love
to eat
food
because
too.
I love to eat. Like
I
I'm
love
cooking
food
for me. You
but
want
I
to hear
work
this?
so hard.
I love to cook. I show my love is through food. You can literally taste the love in my
For
food.
real?
You know, this is how I show my face with my kids,
But I
my
love
friends,
people
my
like
family.
that.
Yeah.
My sister is a chef, and I love people that way. Like I love people who do the stuff that I don't enjoy doing. So if I'ma go work as fuck, and then I come back and you like, girl, look at this food I made. I'm
Right,
like,
that's how I am. Like how I take
girl, here I'm be like, look, girl, I need to pay you for this shit. Like that's how I work. Let me give you some money for this plate, girl, because you need. You know what I'm saying? Like you deserve it, not you need, but you deserve it.
Let me come in the house tipsy. I'm opening up them cabinets, baby. What's up?
See, no. See, I used to do that in college though. I used to cook for everybody. We'd come home from the parties and shit. I'd be making fish at night, shrimp
Fish
and
and
grits.
grits.
That's good shit.
On God, on college, yeah, that was cool. But it was like that was a flex too, and it was fun.
You ain't said a damn thing.
About
Not a
cooking.
I'm
recipe,
saying
not
I
a.
can cook for women like here and there, but I mean, like my lifestyle now, like I eat once a day anyway, so I don't really cook.
But you said you was a church dog, so you been on the road.
Nah, I'm local. I deliver gas. I be home every day.
He been dieting,
Okay.
but that's what But Scat said that today. He was like, "You giving Bugg diet, yo? Where your ass been eating? Cause I've been eating once a day too, but it's just moving and grooving.
Yeah, busy.
That's all you need for real. Just keep drinking.
For real, for real. If you said drinking water,
Keep drinking water.
I drank the other day. I had like 2 bananas and a bottle of water, and I was full all fucking day, bro.
I'm about to faint, Jesus.
Bro, I was full all day.
I don't let the size fool you. I love food and I love to eat. Bro, I'm talking about I don't eat, you piss me off. Then I lose my appetite.
Yeah, I don't have
Stress
that.
up.
Yeah,
So,
I want to go make some money when I'm pissed off. Let's go. I'm gonna go make these.
I gotta eat. I
You
gotta
clean?
eat. Yeah.
That's rare. Like if it's something to clean, and I'm like, all right, I should
I'm
have
damn
been
it's
did
nothing to
this.
clean. I'm just
She gonna make
clean.
some. She gonna
Yeah,
reorganize
I'm gonna move the
furniture.
furniture around. I'm gonna do shit that just does something on my mental.
No, I gotta leave. I gotta get out of this area right here.
I gotta paint or I gotta write something.
You said you paint?
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you draw?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I like to paint. I like to, like I said, do my music. I'll read. Like right now, I'm reading the Secret Code, which is like a decoding of the Da Vinci Code.
That's fire.
So I like to do little stuff like that. I'm very like to self. Like I believe people gotta have like a 5%. You're allowed to get away 95% of yourself, but 5%, you need 5 things that consist of nobody, no money, that's gonna solely make you happy.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I would like to speak on like my 5%. Those are a few of them. Cooking in the middle of the night is another one. It's just
Mine is like shut the fuck up the first 15 minutes
When I wake up, oh God.
And then we conversate. Other than that, I stay up late anyway, so I'll be up 2 hours to myself. So.
okay.
Simple shit. Okay,
I'm the same way.
the deepest conversation you ever had, what was it about?
The deepest? I've had a lot of conversations because I even had conversations with homeless people that get deep.
I love homeless people, bro. They be
Oh my
doing
God,
that
they be
shit.
gems. They know
What?
shit that we just ain't got no
Ignore.
clue.
Yeah, they do.
So I would say I can't. That answer. I don't know. I talk to like a lot of people when I do because I don't get to talk to people much. So I always pick. It's always like this random entity of a conversation that can get deep. Like one day, a guy was fixing on my brakes, and we went through like spiritual warfare. You know what I mean? Like we went through so many different topics. And it was him, his girl, the kids, they all in the van. I'm like, I'm really getting my brakes fixed, learning shit. So it just depends. It depends with that. Definitely.
Okay, I guess, where we gonna go? The most disrespectful thing a guy could do, like, besides cheating, like, in a relationship.
Lie. I thought my daughter was the second of my husband's kids, and she was number 5. And I was 8 months pregnant when I found out.
Damn. How long were y'all? That was your first child together?
Mm-hmm.
How long were y'all together before?
Total we was together 3 years before I even decided to like move in with that person.
And then how long were y'all together before you found out he had 4 kids?
Shit, by that point we were together like 5 years. I was 8 months in. I was about to give birth.
Oh my God.
And Shawty hit me up. Facebook was
They all
popping
from one
again.
person?
Mm-hmm.
They were all from one person?
The kids.
The 4 kids, yeah.
There was 3. That was by, the baby mama I got that charge on.
Oh,
And
shit.
then, oh no, she was asking for it. And then there was one that I just never met. So, you go into that whole vibe of what the fuck? Like, did I really deserve this omit? Like, but what can you do? Like, Shawty had hit me in the head with court documents and shit. That's when Facebook was like popping. So she was just like, hit. You need to see all of this. And whole time, I'm like, ooh, if I get a boy, I want him to be a junior.
You got her?
This motherfucker was junior up already.
Oh yeah, damn.
It be
Another
like
junior.
that.
But it was a girl. It was a girl.
I had a girl, yeah. So yeah, I was just like, okay, thank God. But you know, I would say that would be it for me.
Okay, something you regret saying in anger.
Okay, this guy was really nice, right? And I really thought that I was gonna get to know him, but he was name dropping so much.
Just turn you on.
Bro, I was like, bro, say this nigga name one more time, I'm gonna throw his dick in your mouth. He ate that shit up, and he just never. I really said that. I ended up saying that.
She
I
had to
couldn't
look at her
take it
best
no
friend.
more.
Like, best friend, I said that shit, bro.
I couldn't take it no more because I kept hearing, just the name dropping, the name drop. It was,
It's lame.
please stop, because I don't give a fuck, sir. I'm trying to get the bag just like them.
I guess it helped. If a nigga's doing it, it's probably didn't help him get a girl, so he just kept using it.
It was out here?
Yeah, Lord Jesus God, yes.
Cloud.
I don't do all that. Like, back up. What are you doing? So that was it, yeah.
Some people don't know how to read. what
That
they
shit
up
scarred his
against, though.
ego, I think. Because he actually liked me. Come to think about it, he still texting me, this my new number just in case you want it.
Okay.
And I don't.
You apologize to him?
Did I? For what? I meant it.
Okay.
Okay, we've been going a long time, so I guess tell us about your latest projects and do you have any kind of merch?
Okay, so I definitely, again, just dropped a song. It's called Happy Party. I dropped it September 20th, which was my birthday.
Yesterday, that's my brother's birthday.
Yes. Happy Party is on all platforms. Definitely go check that out. It's on my page right now if you need to go get that link. It's doing well, you know what I'm saying? Check it out on Spotify. I definitely got Apple numbers up, but I appreciate Spotify love too. So definitely that for me right now. Just working, looking to collab with other people in Atlanta. I'm just getting here, so I'm like, okay, this is a whole new vibe. It's fresh, you know.
How long
Florida
you been here?
in the building since May.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Met some cool motherfuckers along the way, so I'm looking to have fun. But you know, a couple of more things coming out. I actually got another song I'm about to drop, but I don't want to say too much on that. Right now, it's just Happy Party. Go check that out, y'all.
Well,
Words, K.
is there anything that you feel like you want our audience to know about you that we possibly didn't touch on?
Okay, I did speak a little aggressive, but I want y'all to know I'm all about peace. I'm all about love. Do not push me to the edge because I'm also with that bullshit too.
Okay.
Okay? But if you want some love, if you want some peace, if you want some real shit, you want a real bitch, real head talking real shit, there with a real ass, fat ass, good common sense, come hit my page up. It's all love. I'm the place of peace over there. That's all I want. If you're not no peaceful motherfucker, don't come over here because you're going to get all smoke.
Big bird.
Outside of
That part.
outside of that, I'm cool on my whole vibe. Come fuck with me. I mean, you know, I'll vibe back.
Energy.
It's all about energy. Heavy on the energy.
Okay.
Okay, literally, it's no pressure. I guess we're gonna see y'all next week, man, and we out.